Take nothing for granted. Hello, I am Dr. K. Paul Stoller, and for decades I have known that the West lives under the shadow of an ancient archetype, the Atlantean one, a civilization that had everything and lost everything. Consider this as some metaphorical myth, if you wish. That won't change what is about to take place. Now we, the modern heirs of that myth, live like kings, better in fact than kings and queens of old. Our palaces are smaller perhaps, but warmer, cleaner, filled with light, sound, and endless convenience. Our tables overflow with food from every corner of the earth. Our medicine prolongs life, our machines erase distance, and yet for all this, gratitude has nearly vanished. The Atlanteans once mastered magnetic field propulsion, technologies so advanced they defied gravity itself, echoes of which still hum in the secret programs and breakaway cultures the public never sees. But we surpassed even them in communication. They had no internet, no glowing portal in every hand. Our words now fly faster than thought. And still understanding eludes us. Atlantis fell not for lack of brilliance, but for imbalance. As the story goes, the sons of light and the sons of darkness waged war for the soul of their world, and in the end, both were drowned when the sky fell 12,800 years ago. Fire from heaven, flood from the deep, and the long winter of the younger Dryas. 75% of humanity gone, the great forgetting begun. Now, 13 millennia later, we stand once more at the threshold of reckoning. The same archetypal forces stir, light and shadow contending for the human soul, and once again those who dwell in darkness hold power over the West. Their methods are ancient: control through fear, manipulation through corruption, and the ritualized degradation of innocence. Their aim is simple: a one-world order, a world made small, and a humanity cut to size. 90% fewer of us managed in the name of sustainability. The blueprint is public, Agenda 2030, hidden in plain sight. But beneath those sterile acronyms, something stirs. A rising awareness, a refusal to bow. The great transition draws near. 2026 will mark the turn, and though no one can predict its form, the signs align like iron filings before a storm. The European Union teeters. The empire finance tightens its fist. And as always, when the spell of control begins to fail, war becomes the last refuge of the powerful. But there are other paths, and if we take them, the West may yet be redeemed. Possible futures. Perhaps the economy collapses, and in the ashes we rediscover meaning. Communities form their own currencies, value returns to labor, trust, and care. People trade again in honesty, not speculation. Or perhaps the collapse comes within a spiritual reformation, when the churches can no longer contain the hunger for truth, and science itself rediscovers wonder. Meditation and service become the new status symbols. Wisdom becomes the new wealth. Perhaps the great decentralization comes as political structures fracture and power returns to the human scale. Small, transparent, participatory, a mosaic of self-governing communities bound not by empire, but by respect. Or maybe the revelation event. Secrets long buried rise to the surface about history, medicine, even the cosmos itself. The shock nearly breaks us, but truth heals faster than lies can spread. Or maybe after nearly losing it all, humanity simply stops. A collective pause, the machines quiet, the endless noise recedes, and in the stillness we remember what it means to be alive, and perhaps, most beautifully, no apocalypse at all. Just awakening. Millions choosing not to comply with the machinery of deceit, refusing to feed the beast that feeds on them, choosing integrity, choosing conscience, choosing life. That is how civilizations are reborn, not through conquest, but through humility. Not through collapse, but through remembering. So while the collapse of everything may be upon us, maybe the awakening of everything will take place with the collapse of the old structures and paradigms as they no longer serve humanity in the age of the heart that we have now entered, and there is no going back.